Player with a Passport. Y'all see the title. We're going to jump right into it. The funnel, right? So you got a lot of guys that are traveling out the country. They're meeting women, and they're meeting the wrong kind of women. Now, you guys always hear me talk about you'll never catch a whale fishing in the pond. And unfortunately, there's a lot of guys that are just fishing in the pond. And they're wondering why they're not meeting the right kind of female. They're not able to date the right kind of woman. I'll tell you guys now, like I tell you all the time, they're using dating apps. They have no social skills, and the only place they know where to meet them is the club, the bar, or a restaurant. That's the only places these guys know how to meet these females, man, when they're traveling out the country. You guys need to learn the power of leverage. That's why I tell you the most important thing that you can do when you're traveling is to build a local network. Build a network, build a community. You need to start meeting people. And I'm not talking about Americans living out the country. You need to have locals, local friendships. If you are in Costa Rica, you need to have friends who are Costa Rican. If you are in Panama, you need to have friends that are Panamanian. If you are in Mexico, you need to have friends in a social network of Mexican people. A lot of y'all, what you're doing, you're going out the country and you're only hanging out with Americans. And most Americans are only going to do what foreigners and tourists do, which is go hang out in the tourist zones. So today, I'm going to give you guys some examples. The power of leverage. The funnel. Running the play. I got a friend of mine, Juan. He's one of the best barbers in Medellin. He's at the top of his game. Now, Juan goes to do seminars. He's usually one of the major speakers at these seminars. He's also one of the major presentators when they go do these hair shows and these hairstylist shows. He's one of the top guys that's on the stage. Boom, I'm going to do this here. This is how you do this. This is how you do this. Like, he is an educator in the hairstylist community in Colombia. He travels all over Colombia teaching people different techniques, different ways to go about doing things when it comes to cutting hair and styling hair. Juan. Now, Juan is my boy. That's my boy, a younger dude, but this is my brother. So Juan will call me. Hey, Sheen, man, what's up, bro? I'm like, yo, man, not much, man. I'm probably going to go to the cigar shop, get a drink, smoke a cigar. Hey, man, I've got to go do a seminar, man, for these people over here. You want to come? Sure, I'll come. I go to this seminar with Juan, or I'll go to this stylist show with Juan, and there'll be hundreds of people here. Hundreds of people, all Colombians, all Venezuelans. That's it. I'm the only American there. And I'm here with the top barber hairstylist in the city of Medellin. Right? So, boom. I already know, based on where we're at, that everybody surrounding him, everybody in that vicinity, everybody in that venue, one, they on top of their A game, or they're on the path to be on top of their A game. They want to be the best that they can be. Two, they're all legit. Three, they're not involved in any scandalous things, no bullshit. They're not trying to drug people. These are professionals trying to be the best at what they can be in their choosing field. So every female in that venue is at the top of her game. So what's that mean? She's already been vetted. Follow me. She's already been vetted because she's in this venue for people who want to be at the top of their game in this hairstylist industry. Juan is one of the top barbers, stylists in Medellin. So I'm there with Juan. So boom. She's legit. The vetting process has already taken place. All I had to do was show up. I already know that she's on top of her shit. Right? So I'm already placing myself in the environment to obtain the cream of the crop. You understand? I've placed myself in that environment by leveraging my relationship with Juan. I'm maximizing the leverage on my friendship with Juan. Therefore, I'm attracting and I'm in the same vicinity that offers the cream of the crop when it comes to a woman. Secondly, we're talking, we're doing our thing. I'm the only American there, right? So Juan is telling them, yo, this is my boy from this is my friend from Estados Unidos. This is my friend. You know, he does this, he's a good dude. So boom, now what's happening? Any female in the vicinity that could possibly be interested in me, now she's got confirmation from someone that she not only trusts, but someone that she knows Juan's not on no bullshit. He's not in no mischievous behavior. He's not in no crazy things. So now she's got confirmation from him that I'm a legit person. So now she's more receptive to meeting me. Boom, the power of leverage. I got another buddy, Esteban. He's the youngest dude in the Envigado to be running for a Democratic council. He's like 29 years old, right? Now Esteban, me and Esteban, that's my boy. Me, Esteban, his girl, we have a very good relationship. These are my people. We was kicking it every day, right? We would go to this little bar in Envigado, and every Sunday they were showing the Game of Thrones show. That's how we met. That's how we met, at this local bar in Envigado. Then over time, we just started hanging out, building a relationship and building a real good friendship. So now, boom, fast forward. Juan is now running for a Democratic council in Envigado. He's the youngest dude to run. Boom, Juan invite, hey Sheen, man, I'm going to a speaking event where the people of Envigado, you know, pretty much it's like a politician, right? They're going out to these different venues and they're telling the people what they can do, what they're bringing to the table for the community. Boom, 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 boom. Here comes the funnel. Here comes the vetting process. I'm with him, right? So he's in a political atmosphere. Again, I'm the only American that's in these places, man. I'm the only American in these places. So now I'm with him. Everyone around him is in the political space on some level, right? People there, you got lawyers, you got professionals, you got people who are mentoring him in the political space, right? So I'm around all of these people, and I'm the only American. And again, Esteban's, yo, man, this is my boy Sheen from Estados Unidos. I know everybody in this environment isn't on no bullshit. They're all at the top of their game. These are community leaders. These are people who are working for the community. They're doing what they can do to help their community. They can't be out here getting involved in no mischief. These are community leaders. So boom, they're vetted. They're automatically vetted. Okay? Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there won't be scandals. You know, like scandals don't happen in the political atmosphere. But I'm telling you, as far as the vetting process, I don't have to vet. I don't have to vet them because they're in this environment for a reason. Everybody ain't showing up to this shit. So I'm on stage with him. They see me, the only American, right? He's already let them know that we have a relationship. Yo, Sheen, this is my brother, man. Da, 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 da. So any female in that vicinity who may be interested in me or may find that I'm handsome or whatever, oh, I wonder who that is, she already knows that I'm on the level because Esteban, she knows the caliber of person that he is. And so she trusts him. So I'm immediately able to be received and get a warm reception. Excuse me. Okay, fellas? You got to learn to leverage. The power of leverage. But first, before you can even start leveraging your relationships, man, you have got to build local relationships. I can't emphasize this enough. You've got to build local relationships, man, or you're just going to keep losing. Get off of these dating apps, get off of your ass, and do the work. I never worry about being drugged. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but it's not even on my radar because I know the environment that I'm in. I know the people that I'm surrounding myself with. I know that they're not into none of that shit. And they're not hanging around people who are doing that. Birds of a feather flock together. When you start building your local network and you start building these local relationships, people, your traveling experience is going to go 10x. Okay? And when it comes to dating women, once you start building that local network, right, and you start getting that push, that local push, I'm telling you, it's like being the top college athlete in Texas, and then you get drafted by Dallas. All these guys, man, they're out getting drugged, they're getting their ass killed, kidnapped. It can all be avoided. It can all be avoided by building a local network, building a local friendship, building local friendships with locals, not Americans that live there, locals. Okay? I had another buddy. He owned the bar in Envigado, right? So about 2-3 days a week, I'm at this bar, right? I was the only American showing up at this bar. There were no other Americans in Envigado. I'm just keeping it 100. I never saw any other Americans. So boom, over time, he and I, we built a relationship. We're building relationships, right? Again, I'm the only American. So, the females, if there's any female around there that maybe I'm interested in, or they're kind of curious who this American is, how do you know him? They can go to him and he's going to vouch for me. I don't know how else do I got to explain this to you guys? The power of leveraging your local friendships. There's power in that, man. But you guys want to keep going on Tinder. You want to keep going on these dating apps. And then you wonder why people are calling you socially awkward. You are socially awkward because you don't have any social skills you don't have any social skills because you're not using your social skills. Going to the bar, going to the nightclub, those aren't social skills. When you're in person meeting people, you can pick up on things. And what a lot of you guys do, you get these red flags, but the fact that she looks good, you just let them pass by. You ignore them. And then you end up looking like a fool in the long run. Because you're not thinking with this, you're only thinking with this. And when you think with this, you always lose. Build your network, start meeting locals in whatever country you're in, and establish friendships. And then start leveraging those friendships. But we're talking about pure, honest friendships. See, when you have pure, honest friendships with the locals, They're never going to put you in a situation that compromises your safety or health. They're not going to do that. I'm not saying that, oh man, guy, man, you can't help if somebody robs you. Of course you can't help that. Duh. Random things happen. This is about putting yourself in the best position so that those things don't happen. I get people telling me all the time, yo, man, why isn't your channel blown up, man? Your channel should be bigger than what it is. I'll tell you why. And I'm not really worried about it. But the reason why is because you guys want to hear the dream. You want to hear the unrealistic things. You just want to see the chicks running around in bikinis. You don't want the real. But I'm going to continue to give you the real. There's nothing better than when a local person can vouch for you. You guys are always complaining, all these women are broke. Everybody's broke. No, your social circle is broke. Your social circle is only hanging out where broke women hang out. Your social circle is only going where broke women go. Because see, once you level up, you're not dealing with no broke women. Once you level up, you're going to be able to see things that you probably weren't being able to see before. You're going to be noticed in ways that you weren't noticed before. And to top it off, you're going to get the confirmation. So get out here, start meeting people, start building friendships, get out of the tourist zones. Actually, level up. You guys, I'm around some of the best people. I'm around some of the best people. When I come on these panels and I talk about, hey man, hey y'all, man, I'm meeting some of the top-notch cream of the crops. Yo, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Because I've placed myself in a position to where I'm able to pick from the cream of the crop. Leveraging my friendships. This is Player with a Passport. Follow me on Instagram, PLAY_ER with a passport. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to keep dropping game for y'all. And I'm always going to give you the real. If you want to see the females twerking and shaking the booty, this ain't for you. Right? This channel's for the cats that's really players. That's really out here shaking and moving. That are really out here trying to level up. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.